Hey everyone, Michael Gavardia here. And in today's video, I want to be speaking to you about the importance of purpose. So as the year draws towards an end and a new year dawns upon us, most people are going to be setting new goals, both in business and in life, right? And most people are going to rely on the motivation that they have in the very beginning of the year to achieve those goals. So come January, February, and possibly March, the motivation levels are going to be at their highest. If you're a business owner, this is where you're going to be extremely excited to be making new business, extremely excited to try new ideas. And if you have clients, this is where they're going to be coming through to the gym or coming through to whatever fitness business you have, and they're going to be really motivated to get results, right? January and February. But then come March, April, May, or the following months, right? And they're going to fall out. And you probably as a business owner as well are going to get demotivated and stop doing what you started to do in the very beginning of the year, which is going to lead to a lack of results. Now, over and over, year by year, this problem happens to every single person that sets out in the very beginning of the year to start and, achieve their goals. Now, why is it that this problem happens? Now, the reason that this problem happens is because people are motivated by motivation, right? But the only thing that motivation actually does is lead to inconsistent behavior. So let me give you the perfect example. Take going to the gym, for example. You go through to the gym, you want to get in great shape, so you start off with this heaps of motivation, right? And then one day you actually find out you feel too tired, so you don't go through to the gym. And the next day, the same thing happens. And then 2 months down the line, you find that you're not going to the gym any longer at all. You've dropped out of going to the gym. Why is that so? Because motivation led to inconsistent behavior. But take a person that has purpose behind going to the gym. So now that person's not going to the gym because they feel motivated and they want to look good, right? And that motivation from looking good is driving them. No, they make health and fitness their purpose. They make leading a better, healthier life their purpose. Now when they wake up in the morning and they feel tired and they don't feel like going through to the gym, they still go through at the end of the day because that purpose is behind it. It's the purpose of getting a better health or a better, healthier body that's going to be pushing them to go through to the gym. They're not relying on motivation any longer. They're actually relying on purpose, right? Because purpose is the only thing that will drive action at the end of the day. And this is why so many people, 90% of people, don't actually reach their goals because they rely on motivation. And as I've mentioned, motivation only leads to inconsistent behavior. Now, when we speak about purpose, we can break it down even further. Because so many times in life, I find that so many people say that they don't know what they want to do with their lives. They don't actually know what they should be doing, and they don't feel motivated doing what they are doing, right? They're basically unhappy, but they don't have any escape to move and find something better. And why is that the case? Now, I truly do believe that purpose is not something that you go out and find. Purpose is something that you're born with. Each and every single one of us have a life's purpose at the end of the day. The only difference from people that actually, work on their life's purpose and make that something that they, commit to and work on is because they actually listen to this inner calling from within. For example, with me and fitness, right? I had no, searching or doing any sort of thing like that to actually see that fitness was my passion at the end of the day. But then, for example, take my brother, and he still to this point in time does not know what he actually wants to do with his life. And he's probably like you or millions of other people around the world that don't know what they want to be doing, right? They're purposeless. But I truly do believe that there's so many distractions like social media or distractions from external sources like parents or other people guiding you to not do what you truly want to do, and then judging, right? Being judgmental, continuously thinking about the outcome before you actually go ahead and try and test out that thought that you have inside your head or that inkling from within that draws you toward a certain subject or a certain topic, right? Because for me, it was very simple. From a very young age, I knew that this was what I wanted to do, but I had uphill doing that. When I started off in the very beginning, I had parents, teachers, friends telling me that there's no money in this industry at all. But they actually had money as their, calling to success, should we say, and they wanted to have security in a job. But I was actually different. I was driven by a purpose, the purpose behind having a healthier, fitter body, the purpose behind helping other people achieve that in the very beginning versus doing business coaching at the moment, right? That my purpose was very different. And when we start off in life, we all start off with a purpose. I truly do believe this. As kids, we truly do find something that calls us, right? Something that we're more inclined towards, or we find more of an inclination towards. But as we listen to our parents, as we listen to our friends and people around us, like the community, we actually forget about this purpose because they make it seem like there's something wrong, or, you know, it's not right to actually follow this purpose. And I think that's the biggest detrimental factor to any entrepreneur at the end of the day. Not following your heart and not following your dreams because of the information that you get from external sources. If you're not happy in your life and you're not where you want to be and you feel like you're just drifting around, then you have to ask yourself, what is it that brings you joy? What is it that is going to wake you up in the morning without even thinking about it? Something that gives you purpose, right? Because only when we are driven by purpose can we make real change. And that is the only way to actually achieve goals and move forward in life, because then we'll take the actions needed to get to that change. But there must be purpose behind it in order to be able to achieve. Because without purpose, and if you rely on motivation, you'll continuously have inconsistent behaviors. Just like a roller coaster, right? Up and down. Days that you feel motivated, you'll do what you need to do, and days that you feel demotivated, you're not going to do what you need to do. But how do you break that behavioral pattern? You get motivated by purpose. And I shouldn't even use the word motivated. You actually use motivation to push you through. Not motivation, you actually use purpose at the end of the day to push you through. Because that's the only thing, in my opinion, that can get you from point A to point B. That's the only thing that will make your life truly fulfilled and make you feel alive and want to be alive and enjoy doing what you're doing, when there's purpose behind it. If there's no purpose behind it, you are just drifting around. There's no plan. There's never going to be anything that fulfills you because you're not listening to that inner calling. So my honest advice, you know, as this year draws towards an end, is to truly sit down with yourself, truly understand what it is that you love doing at the core of your being. What is it that you found as a young kid that you were drawn towards, right? Those kind of things make a huge, or play a huge role in determining your purpose, both in life, both in business, and in everything you actually want to do. And then work your way up from there and leave out all the distractions, leave out social media, Facebook, Instagram, forget about all those things. Sit and listen to yourself. Take some time to actually understand you as an individual. What makes you tick? What makes you happy? What makes you feel fulfilled? When you can do that, and when you can successfully complete that task, you'll be closer to understanding and, you know, really discovering your life's purpose. And when you are motivated by purpose, I can assure you it's a new ball game completely. So that's all I want you guys to actually think about for today. What is it that you find purpose in? What is it that you're going to find when you wake up in the morning you're going to be excited to do? And you must have purpose behind it. Like, I'll give you one quick example before we end off, right? Most businesses start off to make money. But the businesses that really do succeed, and the businesses that, stand the ultimate test of time, are driven by purpose. And in my opinion, business is there, and the existence of every business is to solve great problems. That's the purpose behind the business, right? To solve a problem that a market or a consumer has. And the moment you can solve that problem and you're driven by purpose of solving that problem, that's when you'll create the perfect products, that's when you'll create the perfect services, and that's where you'll actually go ahead and get the perfect clients, because they can see, people sense purpose as well. Someone that's driven by purpose has a completely different look to them. They have a completely different energy about them versus someone that's driven by motivation, because motivation is just a figment of our imagination. Remember, as I'm saying, motivation leads to inconsistent behavior. So comment down below and tell me, what is it that you guys would like to achieve in 2022? And how are you actually looking at putting purpose behind achieving that? What is the true purpose and the true meaning, or the reasoning behind you wanting to achieve that? When you can achieve that, or when you can actually understand that, you'll unlock your true greatness, and you'll be able to achieve every single one of your goals, and your life will feel more fulfilled. So that's it for me in this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next video next week.